I know I'm going to get some hate for this video, but let's explore a case study of the modern woman. So I recently came across one of the countless accounts that I think summarize all that is wrong with many women today and is a perfect example of the type of women that men should avoid and even completely ignore at all costs. Let's get into it. The first glaring red flag that you should notice here is that every single post is a heavily sexually suggestive thirst trap. The entire persona and skill set of an online profile like this can be summarized by cleavage, filters, and lip syncing. Our online behaviors are a reflection of our character, and understand this behavior will give any disciplined, successful, faithful, experienced, high-value man who is looking for a wife the immediate ick. Men with any level of true depth, status, reputation, and maturity will be utterly repulsed by this cringeworthy behavior. Like, imagine this as the mother of your kids, that this is the woman that you are introducing to your high-level, highly educated, stable, family-oriented network. The only men that will be orbiting women who behave like this will be desperate betas, simps, suckers, men with no values, and men who see women as sexual objects, and narcissistic players who just want to hit it and quit it. That's it. And I can almost guarantee you that even without knowing this specific woman personally, I would bet that that is 100% her experience with men. She has a bunch of guys that she doesn't want anything to do with, drooling over her on one hand, that feed her attention and fuel her ego, and on the other hand, she is nothing more than a number on the roster of the guys that she wishes would take her seriously. Men who just pump and dump her, men who will fly her out and get what they want and then return to sender. All right, let's continue.
You thought I was feeling you? Bitch, I was drunk.
Oh, God.
Bitch, I was drunk.
Bitch. For what?
I mean, you're pretty. You know, you got a nice smile.
Oh,
I love your personality.
oh, that's
you
cute.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
Okay, so here we have videos talking negatively about men who are not tall. And liking tall guys is fine, but choosing to post about it in this way is the equivalent of a man posting the same about overweight women. Imagine if I thought it was a good idea to make a public social media post where I say, shout out to all the guys dating the fat queens so I don't have to. I'm pretty sure that would say all you need to know about my character. So in the name of equality, let's apply the same standards here. A joke is only a joke until it's not. Just ask Matt Rife.
There are other girls out there in different price ranges, and remind him that you always get what you pay for.
Speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got like.
Wow, that's good. That's real good. And honestly, I'm going to block you right now.
Okay, so she apparently also expects to align with the type of men who buy her flights and will never, ever lift a finger to contribute financially. And moving on.
Well, I don't think that we should be together. And I've thought about it a lot, and this is what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to keep pursuing what I'm pursuing. And because I'm doing that, it's going to take up more and more of my time.
Yeah, that also checks out. That one speaks for itself. The relationship isn't officially over, but she's already in Miami heading to a club, most likely flown out there by another guy.
Who the fuck do you think you are, cheating on me? You think there's a woman alive who is better than what you have?
And here we see her ego attempting to inflate itself to cope with the fact the guys she wishes were faithful to her are not.
And my man, thank you to my man. Drop the beat. And my man, thank you to my man.
Of course she sells adult content, unsurprisingly. I bet all the good, loyal, successful provider protector types looking for a wife will be on board with that.
Maybe I'm fucking my ex and maybe I'm fucking yours. Maybe it's fucking Maybelline any fucking way. Mind your business.
And finally, the question right there. Why have you been single for so long? And while she's trying to make light of it, I think this little case study has answered it pretty well. Honestly, I can't even count how many women that I have observed who find themselves in cycles of situationships in their late teens and early 20s, who then turn to the pipeline of substance abuse, promiscuity, hedonism, and materialism to try to cope with never having what their heart really wanted in the first place, and beneath all the fake confidence, still wants love and safety, a cycle which sadly often started in childhood. Often, most women like this will face the harsh reality and consequences of their lifestyle choices years down the road, seeking answers in therapy and through spirituality, and all of that sexual content will be replaced by content about how they are finally learning about boundaries and self-love and self-worth while learning to be alone and celibate. But hey, I could be wrong. I'm just calling it how I see it.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.